Okay, y'all. This is going to be a mess. I've got this tripod on a little table that's not that sturdy. But um, a while ago, when I was waiting for the frosting for the German chocolate cake to cool enough to put it on the cake, um, I looked at my plant and oh man, it was getting so leggy. I mean, it had stuff sticking out. And so I looked it up and I said, y'all, I've got my pajamas on now. I don't like clothes. But anyway, so I looked it up and it said, yes, pinch it back to keep keep the fullness. And so I did that. And I didn't want to take it down too far. I wanted to do a little at a time. And so I had these pieces that I cut off. And then I thought, oh, I wonder if you can propagate this stuff. So I looked it up. Yes, you can. And what you do is you take about a 4-inch long. Is that about 4 inches, y'all? It looks about that long to me. And it said to remove the leaves from the bottom half and then put it in some soil that will be well draining and to keep it damp. Something like cactus soil. Well, guess what I got right here? Got me some cactus soil. So, I also have an empty bucket. Now, it's real dirty, y'all. But that's okay. I'm just going to put dirt in it. Okay, now these plants can actually, if you see her, they can actually be planted outside in a pot in partial sun, partial shade. When they're in the house, they need to be in bright light, but not in the sun. Y'all know the windows intensifies the sun. So anyway, and there's a hole in that bucket. So that's what I'm going to do. But here's a problem. I only had 2 that were long enough. And look at this one, y'all. I mean, if I took off half of this, I'd be taking off all the good stuff. Should I just cut some of this off at the top? I don't know. This stuff down here at the bottom looks so pretty to me. And to tear that off just kills me. But I've only got a little bitty stem right here. Dadgummit. See, if I'd have looked all this up before I started doing it, that's the thing, man. This ADD, you don't want to wait. You want to get right to it. You don't want to wait. You don't finish reading the instructions. You don't. That's why I've been so careful baking and doing the instructions, reading them 2 or 3 times, making sure I know what I'm supposed to do. But I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and cut that pretty part off. It breaks my heart. I would have cut that shorter if I'd have known. But anyway, I'm going to do it. We're going to try it. And, whoa. Y'all hold on, because I'm going to try to move this little table. I'll show y'all my little potting table. Now, can y'all see that at all? I'm trying to keep my thing from falling off. Okay, y'all can tell what this is. See that little shelf right up there? Guess who brought this home? Yep, Jerry. He found this desk. You can see it's got those mid-century leg thingies. You can see my trash can I got to put my potting soil in. I was so tired of looking at that big old bag. Let me get you positioned again. I was so tired of looking at that big old yellow bag laid out on the patio, so I got that trash can. I need to get a small one for my cactus soil. But this is, cactus soil is different. It's a lot looser, and the water drains down through it quicker. And of course y'all know that. So this is killing me to do this, y'all. I don't even know how to do it. Okay, first of all, doo-doo. Hold on a second. Oh, y'all are still there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm not even going to put any rocks in here. I am going to fill it with soil. I've got so many things to do out here in the yard, y'all. Now, this little potting table is wonderful. It's a little bit lower. Ideally, your potting table would be to your waist, kind of like a countertop. But this is going to work really well, and it's a lot better than that little glass table that I was using. Okay, now this is going to kill me, y'all. Where should I cut this? It said, oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Ah. Okay. So that's about 4 inches, don't you think? Is that about 4 inches? I think it is. But I have to take off the bottom half. I am so sorry, y'all. I really, truly am. I would never do this. These are so beautiful. These little polka dots. Okay, now I'm just going to pull those off. Okay, that's not quite half. Can y'all, I'm sorry, I'm too high. Okay, so now I'm going to cut these little stems off just a little bit more. And hopefully, y'all, maybe in a few weeks. Okay, so now let me tell you about, where's my tool at? Come here. There we go. This is so cool, y'all. This part right here makes a hole for you to stick your plant down in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a hole. It's so cool, you guys. Okay, now here's this one. This is my favorite color, of course. She's pink. And I think if I bury her up to there, that'll be good. I love these little tools, you guys. I can't wait to get back out here and do some more stuff. Okay, Deborah. There you go. Oh my goodness. And I'm just going to kind of pack that around there a little bit. And you know what? This one is kind of facing the wrong way. I don't want him where he's going to grow right over into her. Now then. Okay. And see my little scooper gooper? I'm just going to get a little bit more soil. I love to make a mess. That's the thing, y'all, about working in your yard and doing plants and all that. You can make a mess. Now, my other little thing that I absolutely adore. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You can just squirt your little water around wherever you want it to go. Now I'm going to let that drain down in there a little bit, and then I'll add a little bit more. I think these guys up here might want to drink. You see how cool this thing is, y'all? I mean, I love it. You can get right... Oh, come here, baby. I haven't given y'all any water yet. We might better put a little rock under there and keep you right side up. And I think you need one too. Alright. So, I'm going to give these guys a little drink. And it's really better if you can keep from it to, not put the water down on top. Now, they get that when it rains, but they don't necessarily need that all the time. There you go. Okay. Now then, you can see that my little owls finally made it outside. And they are going to get something pretty in there. I think my little, hold on y'all, if you crash, don't worry, I'll pick you up. Can you see this variegated down here? Yep, I do believe I'm going to cut me a baby or two off of there. I'm trying to see. There it is. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's like a little tree of flowers. The bees love it. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry, this is really wonky here. I'm just trying not to drop my phone on the ground. This little table is going to be a nightstand. Jerry found that too. He's such a handy dude. And let's see. It's a little table and it folds down. The sides fold down. And it's going to be a nightstand. But one of the little, y'all have seen these tables before, these little drop leaf tables. And they have a little piece of wood underneath. And you raise up the side and then you turn the wood and it just sits there. Well, one side, the wood did something. I don't know if the hole got too big for the screw, for the board. I don't know, but he can fix it. I could actually fix that, I think. But he likes to do that stuff. Okay. Oh, yes. And here's how I can show you about the porosity of this cactus soil. Do you see the water that ran through my pot? See that? Yeah. I'm going to do something. He was going to build me a potting thing out of some lumber that I have, and he has. But, that poor guy, he is so busy. So we're going to call this good. But I need to do something because this is particle board, y'all. And, it stayed outside and it got wet. And so I need to do something to protect that, and I'm not sure. Now I thought about putting some of my drawer liner, that flowery stuff, all over that. Now it's not going to get rain here because it's under my patio cover. Now We'd have to have gale winds coming this way for it to get wet. But because of what I just did, pouring water out on the table, I would like to have something that would keep this from falling apart. But anyway, y'all, I just thought I would show you, and the next time my little plant gets leggy, you better believe I'm going to do it right this time. And we'll see. I'm going to put the date on a little label on this pot, and we'll see how long it takes to get some roots and some new stuff on it. I love y'all. I really hope that you've done something fun today. You know what? There's not a day that goes by that I don't do something fun. I'm so blessed. And sometimes you have to look for your fun. It's not just sitting in your lap. You got to look for it. And I just happen to have too many things that are fun. And I wish some of y'all could come down here and help me. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. Well, a couple more things. I have this list, and it's got the big rolling pin. Got the big rolling pin, the bundt pan, and my cake turntable. But y'all, it says on here, can y'all see that? Enjoy your gift. There is no name. Now, I think we figured that out, but I'm not sure. But I like to go through my little receipts like this and say, oh, yeah, I remember Joyce and Mr. Snuggles got me that. Or Ann got me that. Or Karen got me that. Or Sharon. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But I love y'all. And you know what that's going to be? That's going to be a wet checker. You put it in a pot and you see if your ground is wet. Or you stick it in the ground. Yep, it's going to work good. And I'm going to have to get something to hold that and my surgical tools. Maybe I can use like a mason jar or something. But I need to be protected from this stuff, y'all. I would have to have somebody else do a video and say, oh, poor Debrajoy. She fell on her surgical tools and she's in the hospital. Or the offset spatula whacked her in the head and now she can't see out of one eye. But anyway, I'll figure something out for that. And last thing, I'm going to get these babies up on the wall. Up here somewhere. There we go. Anyway, love y'all. Do something fun, and I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go frost our German chocolate cake. Bye now.